Hello everyone, today I am doing a review on the Bulgarian Assimil book. It is only available in German and French, I believe. It's not available in English, unfortunately. But if you know a little bit of French or German, then you can use this book just fine. As you see down here, it says Niveau A1 bis 5, so complete beginner pretty much to upper intermediate. I don't really think this book would get you to actually bis 5, or if it did, it would be very weak bis 5. But I'm thinking more along the B1's kind of way. Alright, so inside, it's your typical Assimil book, just explaining about the kind of Assimil technique you use, which is using passive and active phases. So in general, it's first 49 lessons you go through passively, and then once you hit the 50th lesson, and then you start the active phase. And going on, talking about how you should, basically more tips, how you should use the course. And now it's going on about pronunciation, so it gives you a little guide. You got the alphabet, the new alphabet you have to learn. You've got how you actually handwrite the letters, because you handwrite them differently. And then how you pronounce the words. So yeah, pretty in depth. And here we have the first lesson. So it's like any Assimil book. You've got the dialogue and the language you're learning on the left hand side, and then on the right hand side you have the language you're learning it in. So we're using German. So with the dialogue, as you see here, you've got like underneath you've got the phonetic analysis, so yeah, how you pronounce the word, and then next to each word you've got little numbers. Now for every dialogue you won't have numbers next to each thing, but they just pretty much refer to notes down the bottom of the page here. So you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So basically, it might have little grammar points, or just try to explain something a bit clearer for you, which is quite useful. The thing I like about this is it's not grammar heavy. It feels a lot better way to learn than, say, the Teach Yourself book, which kind of tries to hit you with a bit of grammar early on. So yeah, it's good. I'll play the dialogue now, just with this one. At the start of the first lessons, dialogues are spoken very slowly. I think it's good though, because when you first hear a language you're trying to learn, it sounds like babble. So I'll just play it for you, if you can hear it alright.
Среща.
Добър ден.
Добър ден.
Как сте?
Добре съм. Благодаря. А вие?
И аз съм добре.
So there, basically, that's the speed they start off on, so it's rather slow, but it picks up as the book goes on. So this same layout. The next kind of page, you have some exercises, so where you're asked to translate these things into your language, your native tongue or whatever. So, and then on the other side it's got the answers for that, and also you've got some exercises where you're asked to fill in the blanks, and then you've got the answers down there. And Assimil always has these little cartoony type things, which are quite funny and humorous. And then yeah, going on here we've got another dialogue, kind of explaining, asking someone where they're from and telling them where you're from and asking their name. And then as you can see again, you've got phonetic and you've also got the little numbers going down to the points. So in essence that's pretty much Assimil. And every 7th lesson kind of has you repeat what happened over the previous 7 lessons, and it kind of tries to explain a bit of grammar. So yeah, as you can see here, it's 7th lesson, so here's a little bit of grammar, but nothing too heavy. And then you're back onto your lessons. There you go, that's the 8th. And Assimil compromises with how many? 100 lessons. So yeah, you've got 100 lessons in the book. And then after this you've got your index, and then this one has a list of verbs. And then you got your glossary, like a little dictionary in the back really. And also in the back on this Bulgarian one, it's got some practice for you to practice your writing, your handwriting, the letters. You can see my terrible attempts, but yeah. And that is it. And then you got a little bit for notes, but that's pretty much, yeah, that's pretty much the Bulgarian Assimil. I think it's a good book. Definitely I think you need the audio for it though. Unfortunately the audio is the most expensive part, so yeah. But other than that, it's a really good book, and yeah, I recommend it if you like learning through dialogues. And yeah, it's not your typical type of classroom text, or yeah, it's different from Teach Yourself and all those other series, but for me it works, so yeah.